Hello, my name is Abdel. My name is Abdel from Kako, and my presentation will be about the Digital Culture Project One paper. So the thesis of my paper is ethnography and the different aspects within our society, which are ethnography and religion, ethnography and sexuality, and ethnography and the different ethnic groups. So one of the examples I used was from the article on feminism. I think the name of the article is, let me look for it, Feminism, Dilemmas in Fieldwork by Diane L. Wolf. So basically, this article talks about how women wanted power. They wanted their power to be equal as men because they wanted to do the work men were able to do, like being politicians and working for the government and doing other jobs, being in the military. Of course, but back in the 19th century, women were not able to basically do those type of jobs. They were only in the house taking care of the children and doing all the household chores. And what I kind of used in my paper was the fact that religion was viewed, how ethnography related to how people viewed religion and the different ethnic groups, and like, let's say for example, lower class people in society, how they how basically they are viewed by everybody, because most crimes are committed by lower class people. But I actually explain in my paper why those lower class people actually commit those crimes or do those inappropriate or unethical behaviors. So, yeah, that's basically what I mentioned in the paper. For example, For example, like committing a crime or not or doing drugs is what they see that's like early for them to do because they want to help out in their family and stuff. So they don't do it just because they want to do it. They do it because they have a reason for it, and I do not support it. I'm just saying I kind of used it to. I did my research and I used it on the paper to explain some stuff in the paper. So ethnography in my paper, I define ethnography as a description of a person's culture or social life. It's also known as a description of what happens in our everyday's life. Um, so basically, ethnographers are able to observe small details of what happens in our everyday's life. So they have to experience certain stuff with special groups, like let's say if a different ethnographer going to Africa and learning about the culture and writing about it, which means he has had experience and he's basically writing about the what he experienced in that special culture. That's what I meant. So that's the definition of ethnography. Also, how media ethnography relates to ethnography. I mentioned one of the things I mentioned was digital media ethnography and digital ethnography storytelling helps people helps people connect with what the reader is actually saying or writing about graphically, because when you have videos and photos and all those, you are able to basically see the emotion, see what the writer is actually writing about. So that's kind of how I related digital ethnography and ethnography. I related it like that as so that people would be able to express their emotion, and like ethnographers usually like to basically express their emotion through their writing, but digital ethnography allows the readers to actually see and sense those emotions. So which is why digital ethnography is a powerful thing. Okay, so the most useful class materials that really helped me succeed with this paper are the articles and the videos, the YouTube videos that were talked about. I really I really actually learned a lot, and I used some of the examples from the articles in order for me to basically write about my whole paper. And most I used so many examples from the media ethnography article. I used so many examples to basically relate it to ethnography, because it was really not that difficult finding stuff from the article that related to ethnography, because it gave us so many examples, and that's kind of how I was able to write my paper. And overall, I think it was a great experience writing this paper. I did a lot of work, and hopefully, this presentation will give you guys a broad topic of basically what I'm talking about. Thank you again for the presentation. Thank you again for the presentation, and hopefully, my paper will be explaining what I actually talked about in this presentation. Thank you again. Bye.